The confusing case of the Clock Kings. Let me explain. To ring in the new year and the passage of time, let's talk about a villain who made time their whole gimmick. Or I should say villains, because as it turns out, the mantle of Clock King is a mess. Starting all the way back in World's Finest issue 111, we meet the Clock King, aka William Talkman. William was the sole caretaker of his disabled sister, but when he went to the doctor, William discovered he had 6 months to live. Terrified of what may happen to his sister, William learned the exact schedule and timing of a bank in order to rob it, so he could set his sister up for life. Unfortunately, it turns out that he would be set up for life in prison. After being foiled by the Emerald Archer himself, Clock King was put in prison and his sister passed away without his care. To make matters worse, William discovered that he actually wasn't sick, and the doctor accidentally mixed his results with another patient. Flash forward to 2008 and we would meet the second Clock King, a villain of the Teen Titans and leader of the Terror Titans. Not much is known about this guy though, except that his real name is Tem. This is most likely a reference to the Clock King in Batman the Animated Series, whose real name was Temple Fugate, and if that is the case, I get why he became a villain. However, 3 years after the second Clock King's debut, DC would reboot their universe, and William Talkman was put back into the spotlight as the one and only Clock King. Until 2013, where things start to get a little confusing. In Green Arrow issue 22, we meet William Talkman. This William, who we will call Billy as that's what he goes by, wanted to be an engineer at Queen Industries, yet its at the time CEO, Robert Queen, refused, making Billy hate the entire Queen family, including Oliver Queen when he eventually became the CEO. Channeling his hate, Billy became a crime lord known as the Clock King. Now this is a bit confusing having two Clock Kings with the same legal name, but we can kind of explain this away. This is William Talkman, the first Clock King, who ended up inspiring Billy Talkman, who took the name as he became a crime lord. It's pretty simple, not a lot to fret. Except who the hell is that? This is William Talkman, aka the Clock King. He appeared 1 year after Billy Talkman, and the two apparently work together sometimes. Now this version of the Clock King is more similar to the version from Batman the Animated Series, meaning that he should be named Temple Fugate, but he isn't. Instead, we now have 3 Clock Kings, all named William Talkman, and each one sharing traits with another while still being different enough that they warrant its own character.